Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast on a mission to inspire a world where food makes us better. Guys, today I have a big news for you. Well, first of all, happy Monday, a happy new week, and I'm actually in Mexico City this week and for the next month. So I'm going this remote year, not really a year, experience, but it's a company, you can Google it, Remote Year, and they organize this living abroad experiences for a group of people who work remotely or have their business online and they want to experience different cultures as a group while working on their things, but also doing all these cultural explorations and hopefully making a lot of new friends. And so I applied, and now today is my first day in Mexico. A little bit, of course, disoriented, all of my familiar routines and everything that I love. And, people, my walks, my groceries, places where I work out. Of course, everything has to change and I have to figure it out. I actually already checked out the smart TV in my studio apartment that the company organized for me. And it works, so I can do my at-home workouts. I just need to get some weights over here. What else? Today, of course, I'm planning to do some grocery exploration, meaning finding a grocery store where I can get all of my healthy essentials, my proteins, my vegetables, and then see what they also have here in Mexico City. So a lot of interesting things. Yesterday, a friend of mine who became a friend on the plane, she's also going through the same experience. So she asked me, don't you find it difficult when you travel to, find your favorite foods, find healthy foods, and organize all of your routines? And to what I replied that it's more about intention. And when you travel, our world became so much more easier to travel and to find things that you need anywhere. It's not like I'm in a desert, Mexico City, it's the capital of the country of Mexico. So it's pretty easy to find everything you need to cover your health and fitness essentials when from the beginning, you have this intention to continue your healthy lifestyle, because this is your lifestyle and this is my lifestyle. And that's why, first thing in the morning, I'm going to go and see where I can find some groceries, where I can walk every morning. I already set up my TV for at-home workouts, and we'll see. And of course, I'm going to be continuing this podcast as usual. And guys, stay tuned for my adventures and some insights from all the travels into healthy food, healthy living, and much more. A couple of things that I wanted to share from my trip to Mexico. It was direct flight from London Heathrow to Mexico City. I don't remember the name of the airport in Mexico City, but it's international airport. Anyhow, it was an 11-hour flight. And so how did I prepare for the flight to make sure that I feel good during the flight and after the flight? Number one, hydration. Guys, it's important to drink a lot of water as you usually do and more. I probably drank half a liter every hour yesterday because the pressure on the airplane, it's different. The air also is very dry. And because you're up in the air, a lot of things are different and your body gets dehydrated much faster because of all these and other reasons probably that I'm not that aware of. But I know that if you don't hydrate well, you're gonna experience headaches. And that's not just about water, it's also about having salt in your system. I also always take my minerals supplements when I travel with, magnesium and calcium and zinc and iron, all the essential minerals. And I make sure that I consume some sea salt. So like a big pinch of rock sea salt every couple of hours with my water. And some people say, but don't you just go to the bathroom when you drink a lot of water? Isn't it inconvenient? Well, yeah, it is, but that's why I always choose an aisle seat, or a seat where I can get up more often easily without having to ask people to give me the way to the toilet. And again, it's all about priorities. Like, yeah, I prefer to go to the toilet more often than experiencing headaches and making my body go through this unpleasant experience of dehydration. Plus, guys, on an 11-hour flight, on any flight, it's an amazing routine to stand up every half an hour, every hour. Even more, you know what I do? Every time I go to the bathroom to pee, to brush my teeth, I always find excuses to go to the bathroom, just to walk, to stand up, to move. But also, in the bathroom, I do squats, whatever squats are possible in the bathroom, because in different planes, they have different sizes of bathrooms, right? So I do 10 to 20 squats every time I go to the bathroom. And what does it do? Well, it helps you to feel better, to keep the blood flowing, especially if you might have some problems with blood circulation, that I highly recommend you to move, to stretch. In the toilet, again, in the bathroom, I squat, and I also do calf raises there and some stretching. And then, somewhere outside, also between aisles or where the flight attendants are, I might do some stretching. So I move a lot. And that's why when I land, I usually feel pretty good. And today I woke up at 5:30. Well, actually, I woke up also like once in the middle of the night. That's understandable, completely different time zone. But yeah, move, drink to prevent headaches, and take your electrolytes, your salt, your potassium. Potassium is also an important electrolyte for your blood pressure, to stay hydrated. For potassium, I eat bananas. That's what I ate right before my flight. 2 bananas, 4 peaches. They also have potassium, and strawberries for vitamin C and all the antioxidant support up there in the air. So I ate a lot of fruit right before the flight. I got it at Tesco store, and I took it with me, and I registered for the flight. I ate my fruit, and then I went through security. So that was my routine. And then I kept drinking water. I had 2 liters of water with me on the plane, and then I asked them for additional water. They have bottled water on the plane with British Airways too. So I was drinking, I had fruit, and I wanted to share another hack that you might use next time you fly, that allows me to eat a little bit healthier than most people would on this flight. So anytime I fly, I pre-order. You have to do this at least 24 hours in advance, preferably 48 hours, to make sure that you get it. So I pre-order, I choose my meal, and I choose specifically diabetic meal. Why diabetic meal? First of all, they didn't put any added sugar there. And usually the meal itself is much healthier. So yesterday I got chicken breast, I got lentils, and I even got some broccoli, and no all this sugary stuff. I think even desserts like that, there was some jelly. I think even that was either reduced sugar or with sugar substitutes. But I don't like to have that kind of stuff all processed. But anyhow, yeah, that's how you can get a healthier meal on board of any airplane. Of course, low-cost flights, they don't have the option of choosing your meals. But if you fly regular airline like British Airways or any other airlines that are not budget airlines, then you can choose your meal and again order diabetic meal, and you're probably going to be surprised how much better the quality of that is. So that's another of my hacks that I use every time I fly. By the way, guys, flying during COVID to Mexico from Great Britain, was it like, I don't know, anyhow different. Well, besides the masks, obviously, there was, nothing really different. Masks, and then you have to fill in this short questionnaire about, whether you were in contact with some COVID people, or whether you have some symptoms that might be a sign of COVID. So you just fill it in before they give it to you on the during the flight, and you fill it in and you just give it to the authorities when crossing the border. And in Mexico, they do not require any tests, whether you have COVID or not. They do not require you to be vaccinated as for right now. So that was pretty easy trip, and we landed on time and everything went smooth. By the way, this company Remote Here, they also met us at the airport. They took us to our places. So by 11 p.m. yesterday, I was in my bed sleeping in my studio apartment. And now the sun is rising and I'm about to go for my regular walk. In the questionnaire that this company gave us, I specified that fitness and nature are important to me. So the location they chose for my studio apartment is conveniently located close to the park, and also there are shopping spots and also co-working spaces. So I'm about to go and explore. And of course, again, tomorrow we're gonna get back to our regular episodes, answering your questions, talking about nutrition concepts, about healthy eating, and I'm going to be sharing with you some insights and takeaways from my Mexico living. By the way, in the next 4 months, I'm also going to be traveling to 3 other countries, 1 country, 1 month. So stay tuned for all these adventures and learning about different hacks I'm using to stay on top of my nutrition, fitness, and healthy lifestyle game. And also, I have a lot of goals when it comes to my online coaching business. So I'm not just resting. No, I'm actually working. This whole Remote Year experience that this company organizes, it's all focused on people who want to work, but also want to experience other countries. So Monday to Friday, we work, and Saturday, Sunday, there are experiences that are organized for us. That is the routine of this whole experience. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions about how to travel in a healthy way, maintaining nutrition, fitness, hydration, preventing headaches, maybe transitioning from one time zone to another, please feel free to reach out, and I'm going to give you the best, most researched, most balanced information out there, because I don't have any agenda to sell to you. I just want all of us to understand better how healthy eating, fitness, healthy lifestyle, how our body, our brain, everything works, so we feel better, look better, and do our absolute best. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Welcome to another adventure that I'm doing. Let's go on it together. And guys, as usual, till next time, eat better daily.